the candidates. It deals with school funding. Schools are getting less money from the state, and the superintendent will probably tell you the worst part is they don't know how much money that they're promised is actually going to be delivered, which makes budgeting and trying to keep their schools in operation very difficult. I'd like each of the candidates to address how they feel school funding should be handled and how they would like to reform the current situation. And so we have the first issue.
I spent over 30 years in public education at the community college level, and we went through experiences where the state had shorted us on regular occasion, and it is a budgetary problem. In our instance, the state went to a 2-year light company, so our reimbursement any given year was based on what we got 2 years prior to that, the enrollment we got 2 years prior to that, so there was some ability to do some planning, and they always let us down and wouldn't come up with the kind of money they need. Education is a priority for me. Education will always get the money that has been promised to them in the budget. It's one of our state and one of our nation's highest priorities. But there's another problem coming down the pike that we're going to have to deal with also. In the fishing reforms that are being discussed, I can guarantee you that the legislature is going to try to drop some of their responsibility and pass that burden on the local school districts and have them pay the matching share, if at all possible, in part or in total, of whatever compromise is reached. And I think the teachers are going to wind up taking on the chair again if that happens.
Thank you very much, Dan Stone. Response from Kyle McCarter.
Well, education has been cut for the last 2 years. The state general aid has been discounted for 2 years straight now. Here's the problem with Springfield. If you would go back to the 2008 budget and say to teachers and say to education, we're going to give you the same money we gave you in 2008, they would be elated. Why is that? Why is that? Because we don't have our priorities right and how we spend them. Because between 2008 and 12, we spent $5 billion more. Now, you're saying you're willing to go back to 2008, these people would be happy. Yeah, Murray Center would be happy. Educators would be happy. These people have misspent our money. They have not prioritized. They cut education when they didn't need to. They cut human services when they didn't need to. They have not prioritized their spending correctly. And we've got to open the account for that.